Yo, what's up? It's your boy Tony Perkins. You checking out OkNowTV, coming to you live from Kearney, New Jersey. The 2019 Black History Month kickoff is going down, man. We got some good people in the house. We gonna have some great interviews. We doing it up tonight. The DJ is rocking. We got some live entertainment, so stay tuned. OkNowTV got you covered, man. Peace. Man of the hour, my man Bruce Alston for the 2019 Black History kickoff, man. It's going down tonight. Tell us a little about this event, brother.
It's just a little bit about as far as us coming together as people, right? And I see all the other ethnicity groups always come out, and it's like we got to embrace our history, we got to embrace our culture. And it's like just me telling people, regardless of whether you straight, gay, whether or not you Republican, Democrat, whether or not you in the community, let's come together and let's just have a night that we celebrate our culture and kick it off right and enjoy the whole month.
It's a beautiful night, man. The place is beautiful. We got some live entertainment. I see everything is set up nice. What can we expect for the night?
You can expect Daria Jones, Kiana, Susie Q to tear it up. You can expect Chauncey B to do what he do, and we can expect you to just be our gracious host tonight and bring it home for us.
That's what we doing, man. But my man Bruce Alston, man, the city is going through a lot, man. Talk a little bit about that, and what's your thoughts on the city?
Hopefully, events like this is a step when we can bring like-minded people, right, together so we can address some of these issues, right? But tonight is a night where we build trust, right? We start talking to each other informally, formally, right? And we meet another night, But there's a lot of things going on as far as gentrification, violence, But tonight is one of those nights where I think that it could be a start. And this is something I'm going to do every year for our community. You know what I mean? Every year I'm going to do a Black History Month kickoff event somewhere else, but we're going to do it as a community.
When we talk about Black history, man, what comes to your mind, and what can you bring to the table about Black history?
Well, the first thing that comes to your mind is Dr. King, Malcolm X, right? But what really comes to my mind also is people like local people that we really don't think about. And that's people like your father, Soul Generation, that put us on the map. Cool and A that put us on the map. Flip Wilson that put us on the map, right? Also, you think of the Glenn Cunninghams, you think of the Ray Browns that came from here, right? And you want to know who's ready to carry that torch. And a guy like yourself, I see you doing your acting thing, I see you doing your hosting. You're carrying that torch from your father, you know what I mean? And that's what I want our history to start showing, that we have people in the community that are doing impactful things, And it's not always the negative. It's the positive that we got to embrace.
What inspired you to throw such an event like this?
To be honest with you, I kept tired of hearing people say we don't do these type of events in Jersey City. You know what I mean? The Jersey City community doesn't do things like this. So that's what kind of inspired me to do it, to change that narrative.
You heard it from the man of the hour. We're going to have a great night. Stay tuned. We got more coming. OkNowTV. My man Bruce Alston, Tony Perkins. Peace. Love you, boy. I happen to catch up with the woman of my life, my mother. What brings you out tonight, Mom?
Oh, it brings me out to be able to celebrate Black history for the starting of the celebration of who we are.
2019 Black History Month kickoff. Talk a little bit about it. When we talk about Black history, what comes to your mind?
Black history comes to the mind that we are all great. We have a lot of greatness in this world. You know what I'm saying? I just love being Black.
It's a beautiful event.
It's a beautiful thing.
Big shout out to Bruce Alston. How important is this event here tonight?
What?
How important is this event tonight?
Oh, it's very important that all of us be here tonight to be able to celebrate something that is great. To be able to come together and believe that all of us can be one. And, be able to do some great things and be able to get together and be able to bring our young folks into the mix and let them know who we are and what we stand for and all the greatness that we have brought to this world.
There you have it. The good words from my mother. OkNowTV is definitely in effect. Y'all stay tuned. We got some good more coming. Some great things coming. 2019 Black History Month kickoff. OkNowTV, my mother. Peace. Yo, we still rocking in here. I happen to catch up with the man that got us all vibing. The DJ for the night, DJ Chauncey Black. Tell us a little about what's going on tonight, brother.
History, our culture, our people, a great experience. A lot of big dogs in the house. I'm actually about to get on right now. It's a great night. I feel good, man. First and foremost, I'm happy for my brother, my big brother, TP, Mr. OK Now, Tony Perkins, man. Let's be very clear. Mr. OK Now, Tony Perkins, is doing this event. Thank you all. But at the end of the day, this is a great night. I feel like he's bridging the gap. He's bridging the gap, and he's making it happen. He has every culture in the house tonight.
Black History. It's Black History Month, George.
Yes.
When you mention Black History, what comes to your mind, bro?
Black history, us, the people, black people. Black History Month, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. That's what it's about. Black History Month, a lot of culture, a lot of history. I'm about to play some of that right now.
How important are events like this? Man, big shout out to Bruce Alston for putting all this together.
Absolutely.
How important are events like this tonight?
They're very important. It's a necessity. It's important. It's very important. I appreciate these type of events just because of people like Bruce. Thank God. I've never seen nothing like this in my city. Thank you, Bruce Alston. Peace.
There you have it. That's coming from the DJ who got us all rocking. Stay tuned. Follow that brother, DJ Chauncey Black. Tony Perkins, OK Now TV. We rocking. Stay tuned. We got more interviews coming. Peace. It's rocking, man. It's going down, man. We got the people that came out tonight for the 2019 Black History Month kickoff. I happen to catch up with one of the good brothers that's doing major work in the community. Tell a little bit of people why you came out tonight, brother.
Hey, I came out to support our people. This is all about Black history. Black history is our history, and we got to support it. If we don't support it, who else will? Look at it, you look around the room, you got nothing but influential people here that's making noise and that's building up our communities one brick at a time. Let's do it together. This is what it's all about, the unity.
Tell little people about the Bless organization and what you guys got going on.
Bless organization, we group of black law enforcement officers that got together and we decided, we got to help our community out. Our kids are falling through the cracks. Education, social, economic issues. We tackle all of that. The family structure is lost, and we just want to give them a little bit of what we were raised with because they lost it. It's somewhere along the line they got lost. So what we do is we sacrifice our own time, money, energy, and we just give back to the community, whatever the community needs, whether it's socks, whether it's education on how to interact with the police, because that's important. And that's why I do what I do, and that's why we do what we do, because we want to protect our community. We don't want to watch our kids keep getting gunned down in the streets, so it's our job to do something to give back.
When you talk about Black history, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The first thing that comes to mind is the word struggle. We've been struggling for decades, centuries, and we got to break that cycle of struggle and build up that new mentality of prosperity. But the main thing is we got to do it together. So when I think about Black history, I think about Black excellence.
Coming up as a youth, and I'm not sure where you grew up at, but I'm pretty sure it's here in Jersey City.
Well, I grew up in Harlem, then I moved to Jersey City.
Same thing.
Same thing.
That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Who inspired you?
I gotta say my father inspired me. I watched my father work 3 jobs, go to college, struggle. I watched my mother struggle, and here I am because I watched how hard he worked and how much he put into making sure family was protected. And that's the same thing I do. Jersey City is my family, so I protect my family.
How important is it to have a father figure in the house?
Oh, it's very important because the father figure provides that guidance and charts that path for you and gives you the jewels you need to become a man and be better than he was. And through that, we build our communities up because we have a foundation and a structure, we have morals, and that's why we need the fathers back in the hood.
How important is this event here tonight, brought to you by my man Bruce Alston, and what does it mean to you?
To me personally, this event means that we are now turning over a new leaf. Because for so long, everybody was doing their own thing. Everybody was trying to outdo each other. But now here we are in one room together, networking and doing it together and rising together. So to me, this is a monumental thing. I love this, and we need more of this. We need events like these every weekend.
There you have it. Tony Perkins, OkNowTV, bringing to you live, man, from Kearney, New Jersey, 2019 Black History Kickoff. Stay tuned. We got more interviews coming. Peace. We got a lot of good people in the house tonight, man. I happen to catch up with my good brother from the Royal Men Foundation, my good brother Rashid Chambers. What brings you out tonight, brother?
Oh, man, just coming out here to celebrate Black excellence, so just happy to be out here, pretty much.
Just happy to be out here, man. This is a good brother that's doing a lot of good work in the community, man. Tell the people what you got going on.
So we got a couple projects going on actually right now. We have 28 Days of Blackness. We'll pretty much be, it's a video series highlighting some of history's best, Black excellence in its truest self. We have African history in the United States and in the Americas as well. We'll be kicking that off on February 20th, so you get a chance, stop by Miller Branch Library, 5:30. Pretty good event. So
let the people know the address and the time and the date.
So the address is 589 Bergen Avenue. We're going to be kicking this off on 20th of February, Miller Branch Library. We also have, just as a segue, real quick, we also have Afro Facts. So every day on social media, we're releasing a African American or Afro history fact. So that'll be circulating around, pretty much social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and so forth.
Black History Month is a special month, man. We bringing it together, man. Black people got to unite. It's time. It's time. When it comes to your mind, what do you talk about Black history, man?
So it's education. A lot of us don't even know our history. When we talk about, who's Stokely, we talk about, just Peter Salem, James Amistad. We talk about, the nitty gritty. We know about Martin, we know about Malcolm, and that's a good thing, definitely. But so much of our history has been hidden from us, so we have to make sure that we educate ourselves, because it's not like we can go to the school system to get that education. So, it's very important. Knowledge of self is extremely important, and we have to start to promote that amongst each other. So,
what do you think about events like this, man? All the brothers just coming together, man. Events like this mean so much to the community.
It really does. Yeah.
What's your thoughts, man?
No, Black professionals, everybody coming together, and it's completely opposite of the narrative that we can't come together, have a good time, enjoy ourselves, party, laugh, have a little bit of something to drink, just enjoy being around other Black professionals, Black men, Black women, and having a great time celebrating us,
For those that don't know what the Royal Men Foundation is about, give a little history on it.
So the Royal Men Foundation, it exists to restore leadership qualities in men by promoting honor, integrity, self-esteem, and brotherly love. And pretty much the goals are to, basically support each other. It's time for men to step up in our community. Shout out to our queens. They're always doing the beautiful things that they're doing, but we need a strong Black male presence in our community, and that's what the Royal Men is about.
There you have it. My man Rashid Chambers, Tony Perkins. We out here. Stay tuned. We got more. Peace. We still here rocking. OkNowTV is definitely in the building. I happen to catch up with one of the entertainers tonight that's been doing her thing crazy. My girl Daria. What's going on, sis?
Kids, how are you? I'm good.
I'm great. It's good to see you. What brings you out tonight, baby?
I'm here to, celebrate Black excellence with Bruce Alston. I'm excited. I got the band. We got another great performer in Susie Q, one of my really, really good friends. So, we just going to give y'all a good show tonight.
For the people that don't know what's going on, tell the people about what's happening with you.
What's happening with me? Let's see. I'm performing locally and nationally. Right now I'm based in New Jersey and New York. Here and there, working on a project to release in the spring. I'm really excited about that. My single is Get to Know You. So I'll have a visual really soon. It's a nice bop, a nice groove for everybody. So I'm excited.
There you go. It's Black History Month. When Black History comes to your mind, what do you think about?
When Black History comes to mind, I think of royalty. I think of perseverance. I think of, my ancestors before me that, they laid a path before me of greatness to continue to pursue greatness.
There you have it. My girl Daria. Watch out. She got some good music coming out. Stay tuned. OkNowTV got you covered. Daria Jones, Tony Perkins. Peace. We got a whole house full. It's going down. 2019 Black History Month Kickoff. I happen to catch up with a strong sister that's doing a lot of good things in the community. My sister Ebony, what brings you now tonight, sis?
Well, I'm just here like everyone else to, of course, celebrate all this black magic.
Black history, what comes to your mind when you talk about black history?
I think about strength, perseverance, resilience. That's what comes to mind.
You got a lot of things going on in the community. You're doing a lot of work. I know you might not think it, because it's just what you do. Tell the people what you got going on.
Well, I'm founder of a Queen Movement, which is really focused on women and girls within the community, investing in them, but that does not mean disinvesting in our black men and boys. And I do so in sort of two platforms. First, by collaborating with other organizations within the community. So, for example, I'm also a member of BLESS, which is the Blacks in Law Enforcement serving the community. And they have a lot of mentoring programs, one of which is in PS15. And they do free community events throughout the year, book bag giveaways, and so forth. And through a Queen Movement, I also do free community events throughout the year, a day of service and giving, which is really focusing on those less fortunate individuals, providing them with meals and coats and so forth. I've done that 2 years in a row. And secondly, I do a holiday celebration for the community, which is really giving young kids an experience of holiday. In addition to just distributing toys, I try to make it an event, so I do face painting, and we have dance contests and arts and crafts, and of course I serve meals and so forth. And I'm just getting started. I finished my graduate degree this coming May, so I'll have my MBA, and that'll free up some time, so I'm hoping to do a lot more.
Black history, what does that mean to you?
Black history for me is really learning about the history. I think we're taught so much about, Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, which is all great, but it's sort of about diving deeper and really learning about the culture, about our existence, sort of where we were here, our connection to, I was just speaking to my daughter about it, of, being first dropped off to the islands, Dominican Republic and so forth, really knowing it. So Black history just really means to me about really understanding where you come from so that you can really know where you're going, and also about giving it back and paying forward. Our ancestors, they sacrificed a lot so that we can be where we are today. I think we see, particularly with this, Trump administration, that we haven't made as much progress as we thought we have. And I think it's events like this that reminds us that it's still work to do, and that we're united, and that united we can do a lot more.
Talk about the climate of Jersey City right now and your thoughts on it.
The climate in Jersey City is actually crazy because, with gentrification, that brings about displacement, and really displacement of a group that are in a certain economic background. So those that are really in poverty, so you have an increase in rent, an increase in, property values, which makes it, pretty much, we can't buy anything, if you didn't buy in the, I guess maybe 5 years ago, then you definitely, most of us can't afford to purchase property there now. So again, you have us being sort of moved out and displaced, and really with nowhere to go. So I think, although, you can see the positive advantages to it, I think, gentrification can be good as long as you're not leaving people behind. But for me, that's really what's happening. There's a certain demographic group of people that's being left behind. So I think this is a climate, again, where there's lots of work that we can do to, again, increase sort of the positive things that are going on, because it's not all bad. It's great to see sort of that development going on in Jersey City, but at the same time, the disadvantage is the displacement of people. So the question is that how do we fix that? And how do we come together and advocate? How do we do more showing up and less talking?
There you have it. My sister just brought it to you live. Take heed. Jersey City on the come up. Strong people like my sister here, Ebony. Check it out. We still rocking. OkNowTV, Tony Perkins. Peace. The building got a bunch of great people in the house, man. I happen to catch up with my good brother, also Cowboy fans.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we represent. But my man, Chris Gaston, principal of Lincoln High School. What brings you out tonight, good brother?
What brought me out here tonight is good people, man. Like good people like you, Bruce, bringing people together, man. Like this is what it should be like on every month, man. We come together, we build, we fellowship, we network. we just basically, whatever to do, we do as people of color, man. Like, I mean, this is a beautiful thing. I mean, there's white people here too, you know what I'm saying? But as far as us just coming together and chilling and vibing, man, Bruce got that off again.
Black History Month, man. When you talk about Black history, man, what comes to your mind?
First thing that comes to my mind is legacy, preserving culture, making sure that we educate our youth, making sure that they have a foundation so that they can understand that they have roots. And Black history, to me, is nothing but roots. It's what Carter G. Woodson always talked about. It was just like, the teaching of our culture, the propelling of it, and making sure that culture is, sustained. It goes on and on. And, we're a part of that. Like when we wake up in the morning, we are an extension of what our ancestors prayed and hoped for. So that's what Black history means to me, because I never take this skin for granted. Like, there's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of toil, a lot of just everything that went into my existence right now. I mean, I'm a principal inside of a school. I'm one of the few black, administrators inside of a district that has over, 15,000 African American students, about 11,000 African American students. So it's an honor, but that way was paid by, like, the Franklin Walkers, the Epps, the Mr. Epps' father, and just the early educators who basically had to fight in Jersey City for me to have a position inside of the school. So, I mean, that's what Black History Month means to me. It's all about just understanding what people did for me and our culture, so that we can keep this thing moving on, because we got a responsibility to do it,
Events like this, by my good brother Bruce Alston, doing it up, man. Events like this, man. What does this mean to you, man? Just to come out and just to mix and mingle and network with good people such as yourself, and just get things going, man, in Jersey City. What's the climate in Jersey City right now?
Well, I mean, the climate needs this. The climate needs these type of events, because we don't do it as much. And it means a lot to me because, I'm very humble. So, to be in this position or be whatever, like principal, whatever you want to call me, I'm honored because I didn't grow up this way, So, like, being in this room with all these people, I mean, it's just like awestruck sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because we're with notable, people who are making a big contribution to Jersey City and to, like, this world, This is what this means, It means a lot. I'm trying to get philosophical and stuff.
There you go. I appreciate it. My main man, Chris Gaston. Support the brother. Principal, Lincoln High School.
Okay, now.
My spot.
Okay.
We rule.
That's true. That's true. Even though I'm the graduate of 1992 Snyder High School, but, I represent the Lion Nation to the fullest. I'm also a Liger.
My man. OkNowTV got you covered. Stay tuned. We got a lot more, man. This event is beautiful. Stay tuned. Peace. What's up? It's cracking in here. We still doing it. I'm here with the greatest entertainer, Jersey City's own, Kiana. What's up, baby? What brings you out tonight, beautiful?
Well, I got invited here by Bruce Alston to meet my people and explain to them whatever it is that I do, my gift and all that good stuff. And I'm having an amazing time while I'm doing it. So I thank you.
Black History Month 2019. When you talk about Black History Month, what comes to your mind?
Our people, our essence, everything about us. You can falsify everything else, you can't falsify our spirit. So when you think about Black history, it's the staple and the flag that we put in the ground. You understand? So our people, I wish I could hear you over this amazing goodness, but our strength, love, heritage, all that stuff.
What's next for Kiana?
Come again?
What's next for Kiana?
My EP, signature, April, May-ish, I'm going to release it. So outside of everything overseas, I'm going to put my people on the ground here in the U.S. So I have a lot of work to do. And I'm working on something really special. I can't release that right now.
She got a lot of good things going on. Y'all stay tuned. Tell me, events like this, we need great events like this to bring good people together. What's your thoughts on it?
I think it's amazing. We don't get to band together too much. It's a lot of, without people, and I hate to say it, a lot of crabs in a barrel. Everybody climbing and stepping on to get somewhere. We don't realize that if we band together, we pack a much bigger and mightier punch. So it's like just band together and just help us, help each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why not monopolize while everybody else is doing it? Okay, make sense?
Makes a lot of sense. Talk about a little inspiration.
Come again?
Inspiration. Who inspired you?
Oh my God, my family, for starters. I come from a family of singers and dignitaries, clergy. So outside of my family, musically, the Dakota Statons of the world, the Minnie Ripertons of the world, Aretha Franklin, the Clark sisters. So vocally, that's where I kind of, I mirror them vocally. So that's what comes out of Kiana. It's a compilation of all that stuff, so yeah.
We recently lost a great entertainer, James Ingram. What's your thoughts on that?
He was amazing, and that was a big loss in the industry. Like, it's James Ingram. Like, need I say more? Mr. One in a Million. You understand? So,
There you have it. Tony Perkins, OkNowTV, the greatest entertainer, Kiana. We out here, 2019, Black History Kickoff. Stay tuned, we got a lot more coming. It's a beautiful vibe in here. Stay tuned. Peace.